Imagine waking up to a life that feels off. Maybe you've just faced a layoff, leaving you questioning your next step. Or your routine's fine but lacks the spark you crave. Your job might be gone, or it's okay but not the one you dream of deep down. You know you're meant for more. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, heart pounding, feeling the pull to soar but unsure how to jump. If you've ever felt caught between the life you have and the one you dream of, this moment isn't failure. It's the start of something massive, a quantum leap. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to make that leap, step by step, and trust me, it's closer than you think. That tug you feel, that restless ache for something bigger, it's not random. It might stem from the uncertainty after a layoff or the quiet longing for a bolder, brighter you. Maybe you've had glimpses of it in a dream, a quiet moment. Or when your heart races, thinking about a new beginning. But then life pulls you back, and you wonder, why does it feel so far away? Here's the truth. You're not stuck. You're in the gap, a sacred space where your old self is fading, and your new self is rising. Let's dive into what that means and how to make it happen. First, let's talk about the gap. It's that weird, in-between place where your old habits feel heavy, your usual conversations feel flat, and the life you've built feels like a jacket that's too tight. This isn't a dead end, it's a launch pad. That discomfort, it's not a problem, it's power. It's your inner compass saying, you're outgrowing this version of you. So, pause for a second. What's one thing in your life that feels out of sync right now? Maybe it's a job that drains you, or a habit like staying up too late. Hold that thought, we'll come back to it. Now, what's a quantum leap? It's not just a fancy term. It's a real phenomenon, rooted in science and spirit. In quantum physics, particles can jump from one state to another instantly, no middle ground needed. Your life can do the same. You don't need years of grinding to change. You shift your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, your vibe, and the world around you shifts too. This isn't wishful thinking. It's how the universe works. And the best part, you're already wired for it. Let me paint a picture with a story. Meet Alex, a 35-year-old tech professional working at a cutting-edge software company. After a sudden layoff due to company restructuring left him questioning his future. He had time to reflect, but also faced the uncertainty of losing a high-tech career and the financial pressures of maintaining his lifestyle. Every night, he'd lie awake, dreaming of launching his own tech startup focused on graphic design solutions. The gap was real. He felt torn between the tech expertise he'd lost and the entrepreneurial passion pulling him forward. Alex didn't let the layoff define him. Instead, he started small. He spent 10 minutes a day sketching design prototypes, treating it like a sacred ritual. He cleared his cluttered desk to feel like a startup founder. He even changed how he introduced himself, saying, "I'm a tech innovator instead of I'm a software engineer." Within a year, he had enough clients to go part-time, and 2 years later, he was running his own successful tech business full-time. That's the quantum leap, not one big jump, but a series of small, intentional shifts. Alex's story shows us something critical. The universe doesn't respond to your to-do list. It responds to who you're being. Every thought, every choice, every emotion sends out a signal. Your current life. It's a mirror of the signals you've been sending. The good news, you can change the signal. You can collapse a new reality by becoming the version of you who already lives the life you want. Let's break down how to do that, step by step. Step 1. Embrace the gap. Stop running from the discomfort. That tension you feel isn't a sign you're failing. It's proof you're growing. Most people try to numb it with distraction scrolling, binging shows, or overworking. But you're here, ready to face it. So, let's try this. Pause the video for 10 seconds and ask yourself, what's one thing in my life that feels heavy or misaligned? Maybe it's a relationship, a habit, or even a belief. Write it down. That's your starting point for the leap. Step 2. Shift your identity. In quantum physics, you're the observer of your reality. If you keep seeing yourself as the one who's stuck or the one who never finishes anything, that's the reality you'll keep creating. Instead, start acting like the person you want to be. How does that version of you show up? Do they rush through their day or take a moment to breathe? Do they say yes to everyone or protect their energy? Small shifts change everything. Here's a quick example. Let's say you want to be healthier. Right now, you might skip workouts or grab fast food because that's just me. The healthy you doesn't think that way. They choose water over soda, a walk over excuses. So, try this today. Take a 10-minute walk. Swap one snack for an apple. These aren't just actions, they're signals to the universe that you're serious. And the universe always listens. Step 3. Use science to your advantage. Let's geek out for a minute. This is where things get exciting. In quantum mechanics, there's a mind-blowing idea when you observe something. You collapse infinite possibilities into one reality. Let me break it down. Picture a tiny particle, like an electron. Before you look at it, it's not in one specific spot. It's everywhere at once, like a cloud of possibilities. It could be here, there, or anywhere. But the moment you observe it, boom, it picks one spot and shows up there. Your act of looking forces the universe to choose one reality out of countless options. Now, here's where it gets wild. Your life works the same way. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are like the observer in this quantum experiment. Every day, you're surrounded by a field of infinite possibilities. You could be thriving, confident, living your dream life, or stuck in the same old patterns. What you focus on, what you observe with your mind and heart, collapses those possibilities into the reality you experience. If you're constantly thinking, I'm not good enough or I'll never make it, you're collapsing a reality that matches that vibe, one filled with doubt and roadblocks. But when you shift to thoughts like, I'm capable, I'm worthy, I'm growing, you collapse a different reality, one with opportunities, confidence, and progress. Let's make this real with an example. Imagine you're at a crossroads in a forest. 3 paths stretch out. One leads to a serene lake, one to a rocky cliff, and one to a vibrant meadow. All 3 are possible, but you can only walk one. If you focus on the cliff, worrying about falling, that's the path you'll take, and your reality becomes struggle. But if you turn your eyes to the meadow, imagining its beauty, that's where you'll go, and your reality becomes joy. Your thoughts are like that choice. They decide which path your life takes. So, right now, ask yourself, what path am I looking at? Am I focusing on fear or possibility? Here's the cool part. The quantum field, that invisible energy all around you, doesn't judge your choice. It doesn't say, oh, you picked the wrong path. It just mirrors you. If you send out a signal of doubt, it reflects doubt back. If you send out a signal of confidence, it reflects opportunity. This isn't magic, it's science meeting spirit. Your brain and emotions are constantly broadcasting a frequency, and the universe is like a giant radio, tuning into whatever station you're playing. So, what signal are you sending right now? Are you tuned to "I'm stuck" or "I'm soaring"? Let's try a quick experiment to feel this in action for the next 24 hours. Pay attention to your thoughts when you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "It's too late." Pause, take a deep breath, and replace it with, "I'm learning how to do this," or "I'm right on time." Then, for 1 minute, picture your future self, the you who's living your dream life. See how they stand, how they smile, how they move with ease. Feel that energy. This isn't just a mental game. You're training your brain to observe a new reality. And science backs this up. Neuroplasticity shows your brain rewires with repeated focus. You're not pretending. You're collapsing the life you want, one thought at a time. Step 4. Let go of the old you. For the leap to happen, something has to go, not your dreams, but the old version of you. The people pleaser who says yes to everyone. The overthinker who waits for permission. This isn't easy. It might feel like losing a part of yourself. And that's okay. Think of it like pruning a tree. Cutting away dead branches makes room for new growth. So, ask yourself, what's one thing I need to release? Maybe it's the need to be perfect or the fear of what others think. Write it down, then say out loud, "I'm letting this go. I'm ready for what's next." Feel the weight lift. Let's make this practical with a mini exercise. Grab a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write one old habit or belief that's holding you back, like "I'm too busy to chase my dreams." On the right, write the new belief you're stepping into, like "I make time for what matters." Keep this paper somewhere visible, like your mirror or desk. Every time you see it, you're reminding the universe and yourself that you're shifting. Step 5. Overcome the roadblocks. Let's talk about the doubts creeping in. You might be thinking, "What if I fail?" or "What if I'm not good enough?" These are normal, but they're also signals anchoring you to the past. Here's how to move past them. First, reframe failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every mistake is feedback, teaching you how to align better. Second, tackle the "not enough" myth. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to show up. And third, ignore the naysayers. Not everyone will get your vision, and that's okay. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, even if it's just this community in the comments. Try this quick trick to quiet doubt. When you feel that inner critic, take 3 deep breaths and say, "I choose to trust myself." It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Your nervous system needs consistency to trust a new vibe, and this helps. If you're watching this with a phone in hand, try it now. 3 breaths, then say it. Feel the shift. That's you stepping into your power. Step 6. Build rituals, not routines, to keep your leap moving. Create rituals that anchor your new identity. Rituals aren't just habits, they're actions charged with meaning. Instead of scrolling first thing in the morning, take 5 minutes to journal. Write 1 sentence today. "I'm stepping into my next level." When you eat, pause to feel gratitude for your food. When you get dressed, ask, "What would the boldest version of me wear today?" These small acts send a clear signal. I'm ready for more. Here's a ritual. I love the future self check-in. Every night, spend 2 minutes imagining your future self. See where they live, what they do, how they feel. Then, ask, what's one thing I can do tomorrow to align with them? Maybe it's saying no to a distraction or starting a project you've been delaying. Write it down and do it. This isn't just planning. It's collapsing your dream life into reality. Step 7. Audit your environment. Your space holds energy. If your home or workspace is cluttered with old stuff, papers, clothes, or even digital clutter like unused apps, it's anchoring you to the past. Start small. Clear one drawer. Delete one app that wastes your time. Add something that inspires you, a plant, a vision board, a quote. Your environment shapes your vibe, and your vibe shapes your reality. So, ask yourself, what's one thing I can change in my space today to feel like my future self? Step 8. Connect with community. Here's something most people miss. Your leap isn't just about you. It's about the energy you share with others. Surround yourself with people who get it, who see your potential and cheer you on. That might mean joining a local group, finding an online community, or even connecting with this audience in the comments. When you share your journey, you amplify your signal. So, let's start now. In the comments, share one micro action you're committing to today. It could be I'm journaling tonight, or I'm saying no to negativity. We're in this together. Let's tie this back to Alex. What kept him going wasn't just his rituals or mindset, it was his community. He joined an online group of creatives who shared tips and encouragement. When he doubted himself, they reminded him of his vision. That's the power of connection. You don't have to leap alone. This comment section is your space to declare your shift and lift each other up. Let's make it a movement. Step 9. Understand the spiritual side. The quantum leap isn't just science, it's deeply spiritual. Your intuition, that gut feeling guiding you, is your connection to the quantum field. It's the universe whispering, this is your path. Gratitude is another key. When you're grateful for what you have, even the messy, in-between moments, you raise your frequency. Try this right now. Name one thing you're grateful for. Maybe it's this moment of clarity or the chance to start fresh. Say it out loud. Feel how it shifts your energy. Here's a spiritual practice to try the gratitude walk. Take a 10-minute walk this week, and with every step, silently thank the universe for something: your health, your dreams, even your challenges, because they're shaping you. This isn't just exercise, it's a signal that you're open to receiving more. The field responds to gratitude like a magnet. Step 10. Trust the process. The leap doesn't always feel like leaping. Sometimes it feels like waiting, doubting, or stumbling. That's okay. The quantum field doesn't demand perfection, it rewards consistency. Every time you choose courage over comfort, belief over fear, you're collapsing a new reality. And the signs are already there. Maybe you're speaking up more, setting boundaries, or feeling a spark of hope. Those aren't accidents. They're proof you're shifting. Let's address the big question. When will it happen? The answer is, it's already happening. The outer world might take time to catch up, but your inner world is changing now. Science shows your brain rewires with repeated actions, and your energy shifts with every intentional choice. So, trust the process. You're not waiting for the leap, you're living it. Breath by breath, choice by choice. Here's a real-world example to ground this. Imagine you want to improve your relationships. Right now, you might avoid tough conversations or settle for connections that don't feel right. The Leptu speaks honestly, sets standards, and attracts people who match your vibe. Start small. Have one honest conversation this week. Say no to a draining invite. These aren't just actions, they're signals. Over time, you'll notice your relationships shifting to match your new energy. Step 11. Celebrate the small wins. One thing that keeps the leap exciting is celebrating progress. Did you journal today? That's a win. Did you say no to a distraction? That's a win. Every micro-action is a vote for your future self. So, try this. At the end of each day, write down one thing you did to align with your leap. Maybe it's, I meditated for 5 minutes, or I stood up for myself. These wins compound, and soon, you're not just dreaming, you're living. Step 12. Make it a lifestyle. The quantum leap isn't a one-time event. It's a way of being. It's waking up every day and choosing to live as the person you're becoming. It's quiet, powerful, and yours. So, ask yourself, what would my life look like if I treated every moment as a chance to leap? Maybe you'd speak with more confidence, move with more purpose, or dream with more courage. That's not a fantasy, it's a choice. Let's bring it all together with a final exercise. Grab a pen and paper, or just use your phone. Write this sentence, I am leaping because, and finish it. Maybe it's I am leaping because I'm ready to live my truth, or I am leaping because I deserve more. Say it out loud. Feel it in your chest. Then, in the comments, share that sentence. This isn't just a comment, it's a declaration to the universe, a thread connecting you to the life you're creating. If this message resonates, if you feel that spark, that knowing, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe to stay in this frequency, to keep remembering who you are. This isn't just a video, it's a space to align with the life you were born for. And your leap, it's not coming. It's here. So, take a deep breath and step into it. You're not just on your way, you're arriving. One last thought. The quantum leap is about becoming. It's not loud or dramatic. It's the quiet power of choosing yourself, again and again. It's walking into a room as your future self, brushing your teeth with gratitude, checking your phone with purpose. Every moment is a chance to collapse a new reality. So, what's one micro-action you'll take today? Share it in the comments. Let's build this together. And here's the secret. You're not being tested. You're being tuned. Every choice you make, from how you speak to how you spend your time, is shaping the life you're stepping into. The field is watching, responding, aligning. So, keep going, keep choosing, keep leaping, because the life you want isn't waiting for you to arrive. It's waiting for you to become, and you're already doing it. If you're feeling that ache for something more, trust it. If you're in the messy middle, celebrate it. You're not lost, you're in the leap. Every time you choose presence over distraction, courage over doubt, you're collapsing the life you've always wanted, and it's closer than you think. So, let's make it official. Comment below, I am leaping. Say it with conviction. Feel it in your bones. This is your moment. And if you want to keep vibrating at this level, join us. Subscribe. Not just for more videos, but for more reminders of your power. More chances to align with the field that's been waiting for you. Your leap is active. Your reality is shifting. So, what's next? Take one step today, a ritual, a belief, a conversation, and watch the universe meet you halfway. You've got this. We've got this. Let's leap together.